I is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank the gentlelady for yielding, and I come to the floor and I rise in opposition to this bill, and I do so for a number of reasons. But the reason I take this opportunity to express is that the long-standing policy that blocked the compulsion that was delivered to American taxpayers to fund abortions through the District of Columbia has been dropped from this bill, and it was refused to be allowed as an amendment here to the floor, so the constituents of America will not know how their member would vote and where their member stands on compelling the public funds to be used for abortions in the District of Columbia. We've gone through this debate here before. This debate has gone on back and forth, but it was established back in the early 90s. The process of funding public abortions in D.C. were established in the early 90s, and that was rolled back, and still the District of Columbia violated federal law for 2 years and continued to fund abortions. Now, here's the image that I have in my mind. Two of them. One of them is to compel anyone who has a moral objection to funding abortions is wrong. The second thing is the memory of the vote on the Mexico City policy when we lost that as a pro-life coalition here in Congress. I saw people over on that side of the aisle jumping up and down, hugging, clapping, and cheering. And why? Because we were going to compel taxpayers to fund abortions in foreign lands. How could anyone be that delighted about such a policy? But I think it was because those who were cheering and clapping and hugging believed they had landed a blow against the convictions of the people whom they could just consider to be wearing a different jersey on the other side of the aisle. It is bigger than this. It's deeper than this. This is life. This is unborn, innocent human life that doesn't have a voice here on this floor. Then if we could hear their scream for mercy, we would at least hear the T-Hart Amendment and have a real debate here on the floor, as we would have had in any of the 2 previous centuries this United States Congress has operated under open rules. I oppose the bill, and I advocate for open rules, and I yield back to the chairman.
The gentleman